No, some people think when you eat food after performing ablution, your ablution is invalid. No, it's not like that. No, eating after performing ablution does not invalidate your ablution. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. Marhaban bikum ila halqa al-fiqh inshallah. You are welcome today to the class of fiqh, the jurisprudence of Islam. We are still explaining about al-wudu, and we've discussed about the things that you have to do when you want to perform ablution, how you have to perform ablution. Today we are going to discuss about the vitiation of ablution, that is the things that invalidate your ablution, things that spoil your ablution when you perform ablution, and the things that will make your ablution be invalid. That means you have no ablution. Now, number one, apostasy. Apostasy is when you perform ablution and you denounce your Islam and you say you're now a Muslim again. That is denunciation of Islam. When you're Muslim, you perform ablution after that and you say, no, I'm not doing Islam again. I want to be doing another religion. Your ablution is invalid. Then you have to go to the Imam and they will announce you back to the Islam, and that is a process. And the second, the things that invalidate or vitiate your ablution is doubt. When you perform ablution, after you performing ablution, you're thinking, have I cleaned myself? Do I have a ritual bath? Do I need to perform a ritual bath? You have a doubt. Oh, have I washed my leg? Oh, when I poo, when you have a doubt, when I urinate, did I use tissue or I use water? All these things are doubt. So when you have an doubt in religion, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Da'a ma yaribuka ila ma la yaribuk." Leave behind that what is giving you doubt to what it will not give you doubt. That is, leave it behind. It's better you do tajdeed, you renew the ablution. That is for doubt. When you have a doubt, you renew the ablution. And because of doubt, your ablution is invalid. Number one, apostasy, denunciation of Islam. Number two, doubt. When you have a doubt about what you have done in the ablution is invalid. The third one is discharge. The discharge of filth. What is the discharge of filth? That is the discharge that comes out from the two parts, the front and the back. Maybe you wee, you poo, you fart, or after performing ablution, then you have this monthly cycle discharge. Or after performing ablution, you put to bed, your ablution is invalid. Your ablution is invalid. Thirdly is causes. There are things that will make your ablution invalid. Most of the things that people think makes ablution invalid is maybe when you poo, when you wee, and other. No, some people think when you eat food after performing ablution, your ablution is invalid. No, it's not like that. No, eating after performing ablution does not invalidate your ablution. It doesn't. Whether you eat pepper, you eat whatever, food is food, except you eat what is haram. But what invalidates your ablution is one, apostasy, number two, doubt, and number three is discharge. The fourth one is causes. What are the causes? Number one, out of the causes is torsion. Perhaps you have a wife, after performing ablution, you have a kiss. Kissing invalidates ablution. Yes, when you have a kiss, it's not a peck, a kiss. The kiss, you know what I mean by kiss? Like the tongue touches each other, you have a kiss. It's called the French kiss. It invalidates your ablution. Your ablution is invalid. That is what Imam Malik said. And part of the torsion is romancing. When you have this romance that has this feeling urge, your ablution is invalid. Part of the torsion is when after performing the ablution, you see your wife, she's sexy, you touch her chest, your ablution is invalid. Or she touched your ablution is invalid. Naam. All these things invalidate ablution, it vitiates your ablution. Then the second part of the causes is stomach. When you're having a running stomach, you have ablution, but your stomach is running, it's disturbing, like it's thunderstorming. You know, when your stomach is like it's striking inside there, your ablution is invalid. It's better you calm yourself, then you make yourself comfortable, then you perform ablution again and you pray. And third part of the causes is loss of reason. After performing an ablution, you fainted. At the moment, at the state of fainting, a lot of things might have happened. You might have wee, you might have poo, you might have a lot. At that state, your ablution is invalid. You have to perform ablution when you regain your conscious. Or you, after performing ablution, you run mad, you are insane, your ablution is invalid. After performing an ablution, you sleep, you have a deep sleep, your ablution is invalid. And this sleep, there are three kinds of sleep. We have the light sleep, we have the deep sleep, and we have a light deep sleep. The light sleep is when you perform ablution, you're just having a light distance like this, and you know what is going on around you. You can sense yourself, but you are just like, you're feeling sleepy. The ablution is still intact. But when you have deep sleep, they are calling your name, you don't know who is calling you, you don't know what is happening around you, your ablution is invalid, automatic. Then there are light deep sleep. The sleep is just like maybe 5 seconds, 10 seconds, but this is very deep. You sleep in 10 seconds. They are calling you Abdul, Abdul Rahman, Abdul Malik, you cannot hear. Or you might, even within the 10 seconds, you might have a dream. You might have a dream. This invalidates your ablution. So the things that invalidates ablution are for apostasy, denunciation of Islam. You have adopt, discharge, and causes. Among these causes, there are 3 things under the causes, which are touching, when you touch, stomach run, and loss of state or loss of reasoning. These are the things that invalidates your ablution. مع السلامة وإلى اللقاء.